Hello there everybody, welcome back to Animal Crossing Every Day. Here's Bob to tell you all about today's weather. Go ahead, Bob. Don't be shy, Bob. Go ahead, do all the words. Okay, I guess he's not going to talk in a verbal manner. I guess he's only going to use text, and that text is only going to be able to describe the beginning of this game. But still, thank you very much, Bob, for your incredible attempt at an opening. You know, they're not easy. Doing an intro, it's not easy. That's fair enough. Don't worry about it. You'll get it next time. But, you know, he's doing the best he can. We have a special offer today to stand a froggy chair. As always, a wide variety of other items as well. Why not step by? Lovely, lovely descriptive letter from Thomas Nook. Alright, so on we go. Good start to the show. Good quick start. Off we go. Not wasting any time. Got a garbage can right here. I'm going to take it. I'm going to keep it. I'm going to put it into my pocket. And then I'm going to bring it to Tom Nook. And I'm going to say, you want this garbage can? I'll exchange it for money. And he's going to say, of course I want it. Why wouldn't I want a garbage can? Please, sell me your wares. Sell me all of your crap. And I will. Don't think I won't. Come on in, Tom Nook. I'll sell you some crap. Oh, watch this. I'll tell you how you can help me. Buy my stuff. Buy this and this and this and this. I need to go put some of those raffle tickets away because I got a lot. But this looks like a good time to buy some stuff, so let's do that real quick. So we're gonna buy. Look, it's a little lily pad table. Isn't that adorable and cute? Oh, it's so sweet and cute. Do I have that big drum? Oh, I might not have that big drum. That's interesting. This bucko. It's a taiko drum. Wow, I'm gonna have to look after that boy. Oh, it's mine. You can't have it. I'm going to look after it. It's my taiko drum. Does a froggy chair interest you? How could a froggy chair not interest anybody? Of course people want to buy a froggy chair. It'd be ridiculous if they didn't want to buy a froggy chair. I think we already have a froggy chair. That was like really early on we got a froggy chair. It's in the house. So what do we want? We wanted the drum. Taiko drum. We want that. So I'll keep that. I think I might have one already, but I'll go and double check because my music room needs more music. So we'll go and double check. This is a ranch tea table, of course. Obviously, it's a ranch tea table. For anybody out there who said that's not what a ranch tea table looks like, shut up. Shut up! How dare you blaspheme all over this television show? All right, I don't know. Look, man, they're not all winners. This is not the best intro I've ever done. Look, I'll explain myself. Okay? I'm gonna use words to explain myself, and then you guys will understand where I'm coming from. But basically, I tried to make my own wine, and I have a little bit of the wine, and that's probably what's messing me up. Now, I will say this about that wine. Is it good? I don't think so. Do you know what I mean? Has it got me drunk? I don't know. I don't think so. It's made me a little insane. But I wouldn't say that I'm drunk. So, is it good wine? Does it taste good? The answer to that is absolutely no. It does not taste good. You can take that one to the bank. Don't, like, that's a lock. It doesn't taste good at all. I was like, how do you make your own wine? You know, you can do all sorts of stuff. It doesn't look like we have that drum up here, does it? So let's put it in here. Can I put it there? Let's see. I can. Oh, it's perfect. So, I know you can make, like, potato wine, which some people would also class that as disgusting. I don't know if I'd say that, but it's certainly a questionable taste. Like, It's an acquired taste, I think is a good way to put it. You gotta like, you gotta be ready for the potato wine. And you can make wine out of other stuff. The real way to make wine is out of grapes. I didn't have any grapes knocking around. Hello, Mitzi. Would you like some of my disgusting wine? It's not good. It's really not good. Don't have any, Mitzi. The look in your face. You haven't been doing well in the fishing tourney, have you? I won it! I can give you a few pointers. Yes, Mitzi. Give me some pointers. There's aren't really that many big fish in the river to begin with. I mean, sometimes you can catch them beneath the waterfall. I don't think I caught the big one underneath the waterfall last time. But I did win the last fishing contest. So, looks like I should be giving you some tips, Mitzi. Anyway, I made my own wine. And, you know, you can make wine out of stuff. Like, well, you know, you've got potato wine, grape wine. So I'm like, alright, obviously you can just make wine out of, like, stuff. Right? You can use apples and pears to make cider. Pear cider is quite nice. You know, I'm not really a big cider fan, but a pear cider is not bad. Like a fruit cider, like with a lot of different kind of fruits in it. Like a mixed fruit cider, I suppose they call it. That's nice. I like that. I didn't do that. I thought, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to make my own wine. Well, I guess they make potato vodka. They don't make potato wine. Yeah, that makes sense. When I think about it now, potato wine would be pretty disgusting. That explains why my potato wine was disgusting, because it would absolutely be disgusting. So, nailed it. That's perfect. That no explanation necessary. Potato wine, not a good idea. And this wine wasn't made out of potatoes, but it may as well have been, because it also wasn't super tasty. And I was like, what can I make it out of? So I had all these tomatoes lying around. I thought I can make wine out of tomatoes, right? How hard could that be? It's not good, right? I'm gonna go and say that right now. I wouldn't say that this is a very good wine. You know what I mean? Questionable at best. It's pretty disgusting. But it's what I had, so I'm like, alright. Now, obviously, I don't really know how to make wine properly. So I was like, well, we'll get tomatoes, squish them up, stick them into the thing. You need something to ferment. That's how you make, like potato vodka, I think. The potatoes ferment, and, like, alcohol and cider and stuff. So I'm like, can tomatoes ferment? I don't know. But I'll just put some other stuff in. So I already had some wine lying around, so I thought, well, if I just put some red wine into this, it'll taste a little bit like red wine, but also have like tomatoes in it, you know. And then I was like, what else can I put into it to give it a little bit of kick? So I thought, we'll put in a little bit of cinnamon, just like a teaspoon of cinnamon, right? I thought that would give a little bit of a bite, a little bit of kick to it, you know. I put a whole chili pepper in there too, because I thought it needs a kick, right? And if I can make wine out of tomato, I can make wine out of chili pepper, you know. And that's the thing about alcohol that I think that nobody's taken advantage of, is it's not spicy enough. You know what I mean? Sometimes you get alcohol and it's a little bit sour, or it's a little too sweet, or it's a little bitter, right? But we're not taking advantage of the pure heat, the pure, like, angry heat from a chili pepper. Like, that's what we need. We need a drink that's just fucking impossible to drink. It's so hot, you know. Which of the 3 following animals is not from this village? Oh, Crazy Red. The correct answer is Crazy Red, who runs the furniture emporium. That Crazy Red moves from one village to the next, adding swords of shadely, if you ask me. Do I get a present from that question, or is that it? Good for you. It wasn't exactly the hardest question. A promise is a promise. It's a classic chair. We got a classic chair, everybody. Hold your applause. Got a classic chair. Oh, it's Wendell. I don't want to buy a fish from him, so we'll move on. Hello, would you like some of my tomato wine? The thing is, because I was adding so many more ingredients, I was like, alright, I gotta make sure it's really tomatoey, right? So every time I put new stuff in, I was like, alright, I add another tomato, right? It's the only way to keep things fair. because I didn't want it to get too like regular. You know, I had to balance it out. Making wine, it's a fine art. You know, it's really tricky. That's one thing I have learned. It's not easy. You know, it's a lot going on. I put a little bit of bubble bath in it because you needed to make it a little bit bubbly, right? It needs to be a little needs some kind of fizz to it. So I thought a little bit of bubble bath would be nice, you know. Not too much, because too much bubble bath you can really taste it. It's like you know. But a little bit of bubble bath, get the bubbles going, you know. And Coca-Cola has lots of bubbles, so I put some of that in there too. You know. You guys know what I'm talking about. I was thinking about putting some champagne in there because there's lots of bubbles in champagne. But then I'm like, if I can buy champagne, why don't I just drink the champagne instead of making my own wine? You know what I mean? Think about it. Think about it. And like I said with the fermenting apples, I had all these like old rotten apples like lying outside, so I kind of squished them together and like poured some of the squish juice into the tomato wine. But then, like I said, every time I put some of that in, I would put some more tomatoes in to balance it out, because you don't want it to be unbalanced. That would be bad, you know. Stone coin. I think we got one of them already, didn't we? We have one of them. Oh, sorry. I just seen this. Oh, it's not the judge's bell. It's a fossil. Will we ever get that judge's bell? Probably not. They said it was in the 3 acres. I don't know. Let's put that up here. Let's go have a look at the coin, and then we'll wrap things up. We'll talk to Horseface tomorrow. He's a busy man. That's me. Do I have room for the coin? Question. I think it's a big boy. Yeah, we got one of them. Don't worry about that. We can sell that. Sweet. Alright, well, that's it. We're going to wrap things up. Let me just say this, though. If you ever think about making your own tomato wine, I'm going to say this from the heart, and I mean this. If you guys learn anything from my show, please take this one as proper advice. If you're going to make your own tomato wine, don't make your own tomato wine. It's disgusting. It's really horrible. Alright, so don't do it. I suffered, so you don't have to. Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. I'm going to be back in tomorrow. I'm going to see you then, and I'll have better wine with me, so I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you very much. Goodbye.